actually don't really go to the gym anymore. Sculpting made easy.
Sculpting made easy at home.
Yes.
Beautiful. So basically, you're saying that by doing these exercises, it can create, I guess, more sculpting made easy
At home.
Okay, I got it. All right, so then Pascal mentioned to me that I had weak, what do you say?
With inner thighs.
I was like, weak. How could you see that from the exercise? It was just doing this, guys. Like,
See,
okay.
From this to there, it's like,
I was just doing this.
She was like wobbling.
All right, I
Yes.
was wobbling. I'm not used to it. There's a video, I'm going to put her link in as well. I sent it to Pascal. And it was this lady saying that we've got to start learning the mind-body connection. She was like, there's a certain amount of pain that you actually have to have, or discomfort, when you're trying to build muscle. And I thought that was such a beautiful analogy. But she said you've got to know the difference between this is going to have me in an injury, or having an injury.
Yes.
Or this is a discomfort that I can get through. So I guess that's when you start to know your body, right? So with all that blah 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 blah, let's get into, I guess we'll tell our viewers, if there's any viewers who want to strengthen the inner thigh?
Strength, yes.
And what's the benefit of strengthening your inner thigh?
Okay, it's very good for squatting, and then going up the stairs, because a lot of times we're going up the stairs, and if we don't have, you know, a straightened inner thighs, we actually might have cramps.
Cramps where?
Cramps usually like from your knees or your ankle, because it's actually all related. So imagine, you know, your hips or your inner thighs, you're not actually coordinating everything together. So what's gonna happen is you can't even balance.
Hold on, I'll turn it around for you.
So the balance.
Hold on. Guys, I'm actually jumping in with a voiceover just because the wind, it was just too much and you really couldn't hear Pascal. So I know she won't mind me speaking on her behalf. Here in the video, you can see that she extends her leg out and then brings the knees towards each other. And this movement can actually be done, I don't know if you can see it, but Pascal's doing a movement imitating toothbrushing and look, tongue brushing. And what she's trying to get to is that you can incorporate movement and inner thigh strengthening, as well as just general exercising, with the everyday activities that you do. So for example, a play date here with your friends, so that's her and I, and then for another example could be if you're in your bathroom. So it's all about utilizing your time but really making it a lifestyle. So exercise is not necessarily seen as something that has to be at this time on this day. Why not just exercise as you go along throughout your day, because this way it's literally going to start becoming a part of who you are and you get really creative. So let me go back to the steps. So here Pascal is showing you that you can do a slight squat. It doesn't have to be really low, because the objective is just that there's a slight bend here, and you're going to put your leg back and then to the side. She does a much better job of obviously showing you visually. Again, she's brushing the teeth. And I think you get the point. This is just basically incorporating all but extremely, and I'll reiterate, extremely controlled movements. They don't have to be vigorous, just as long as you're being very mindful and intentional and deliberate about controlling and moving as you go along. I can get up the tree, but I can certainly, for what it's worth, it's very relaxing. So something that's really playful that I just want to throw into this video is the power of spontaneity as well as creativity.